going down the toilet. Hang in there, kiddo.
Not exactly. But I'll tell you one thing, you're not going to accomplish anything by feeling sorry for yourself. Life's not fair. So what? Get over it.
You know, you have a very interesting bedside manner, might I add.
I'm not your best friend, MP. I'm not here to coddle your ego. I'm here to put the best team possible on the floor, and I can't do that if you get shipped out because you gave up.
Who said I'm giving up? I'm not allowed to be upset.
You're allowed to be upset. But you need to channel that energy in a positive way. Play like your life depends on it and make it impossible for Othello to trade you.
Yeah, well, that's easier said than done.
Look, I'm only going to say this once, so listen up. I've been in this game a long time. And I didn't get to where I'm at by playing games. When you're where you're at, there's a temptation to try to play things out in the press. All right, well, that might work for the top 1% of players in the league. But for everybody else, it backfires. I'm not saying you don't have that kind of talent, but it's too early in your career to pull that kind of power play. All you can do is produce, and I can help you produce. You just got to trust me.
Coach, I trust you. I just don't think I'm good enough. I mean, right now, I feel like my only choice is to get my hands dirty.
That's not who you are, MP.
No disrespect, Coach, but how do you know that? I'm only 21 years old. I don't even know who I am yet. Not fully. How do you know that's not me?
Look, I can't tell you what to do. You're your own person, and you got to make your own decisions. All I can do is give you my perspective. What you do with it, that's up to you.
I can respect that.
And I promise you, if you do this the right way, I'll do everything in my power to help you to succeed. But if you want any help with the other way, I can't do anything for you.
I hear you, Coach. That's totally fair.
Good. Now go out there and prove Othello wrong.
How does it feel to be an actor in NBA 2K23, even though you're playing the role as yourself?
I was really excited about the experience because, you know, believe it or not, this is my first time ever being a part of this.
Is that who I think it is? I'm talking to you, man. How's it going, MP? Big fan, bro.
You a fan of me, T-Mac? Oh, man. Yo, fam.
They got on throwback in the Palm Street.
We know there's lots of basketball to be played, Doris. However, for teams off to a cold start, is it time to panic, or when is it time to panic?
It's never time to panic, Kevin, because that is not going to advance your cause. I think you have to look analytically at what's happening. Do you have key guys out to injury? How many new guys do you have on your roster? Is there something in particular contributing to your tough times? But it's never, ever time to panic.
So the Nets starting five. The guard set is Irving and Curry. Sharp out there with Simmons. And it's Durant in at the three spot. Right side Davis. Over Sharp. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Davis has got the opening field goal of the game for the Lakers. Now the pass to Durant. Back to Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Simmons passes to Durant. A three-pointer, no good. And Kevin Durant has talked about the Big 15 for the Nets, but Doris, depth has been a concern.
Yes, but Kevin, give Kevin Durant credit because he understands that he cannot win a championship by himself. An organization has got to manage payroll with big contracts and then find bargain role players. It's going to be a key to achieving their goals.
Here's Curry after the made shot from Miles. Curry passes to Sharp, just 5 to shoot. He's off on that one, so the Lakers will take it the other way.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
Miles, that's good.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Now here's Durant. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit. And Davis sends it back.
The incredible width of Davis uses it to perfection to come up with the block.
Good on the triple.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
All right, and sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Took our eye out.
Enjoy.
Here's Simmons to halt the run. Gabriel with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Miles dishes to Davis. Over Simmons, and Davis gets it to go on the assist from Miles. Davis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
Miles against Irving. Miles, that's good. Miles has got 10 points. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Here's KD. Made shot from Miles. 6 on the shot.
Defense.
Well, unequivocally, Greg, this guy can guard 1 through 4. And I'm going to say because of the length and the strength he has in a pinch, he could also guard most 5s. He's terrific on the defensive glass, and he can put a ton of pressure on you in his transition game. Like, this guy is a special talent.
Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level cover, and you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Pass to Harris, right wing. Here's Sumner, defended by Miles, and Sumner gets it to go. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 16-4 run. Out left to the wing. Back to Miles. Pass to Davis. Over O'Neal. Again, the Lakers.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Simmons following the basket by Anthony Davis. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Now here's Westbrook. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And I think this is the strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
29 seconds left here in the first quarter. Ryan against Simmons. O'Neal trying to break free. Arms length from the hoop. He knocks it down.
Well, this is exactly where Ben Simmons looks to become assertive. The closer he is to the cup, the more dangerous he is.
And then Miles with the dunk.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Simmons can't get it to go. Outside, Davis. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Los Angeles, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
All right, fans, here comes your Lakers.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but Lakers. O'Neal's checked in for Sharp. Edmund Sumner comes in for Joe Harris. And Simmons subbed in for Kevin Durant. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Irving is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's O'Neal. Then it's Thomas. And it's Sumner in at the 3. Miles against Simmons. 5 on the clock. Over to the left wing. And doors for teams trying to establish culture and institutional values. What makes that possible? How does that work?
I think that begins from ownership through the front office and then down to the coaching staff and then finally to the players. But Kevin, we know this. It can't be just talk. Show me, don't tell me. You have to be accountable to your teammates and to the organization.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Gabriel, the pass to Miles. Davis inside, guarded by O'Neal. And Davis gets it to go.
Look just how long AD is. He can take hits and still get to the bucket.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
59 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Nunn passes to Miles. Down low. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Good.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid. As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Nets passing it around.
So far, I'm winning 40.
Miles against Irving. Shoots over Miles. O'Neal from long range. That shot, no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. And this is their first time matched up with Brooklyn this year.
Should be an interesting game as these teams don't see a lot of each other being from different conferences.
Right. They'll meet 2 times this year, East versus West. Let's see which team can enforce their style of play.
Here's Miles, and he drops it in from the low post. Miles has got 24.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Lakers lead by 19. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Maybe it's a cultural thing or something.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from lights out.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Patrick Beverley out there with lights out. And it's LeBron James. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Gabriel in at the 4 spot. That's the Laker 5. Puts it up from 12. And the shot is long. Lakers leading by 21. Beverley the pass to James. Davis kicks to Miles. From deep three-point range, gets the three-pointer to fall. Miles has got 27.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And stolen by James. Passes it to Beverley. And here's Miles. To the inside. Here's Davis. Again, Los Angeles.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. The Nets have tremendous talent, of course, but there have been some challenges. KD says, I know the fans have high expectations for us, but if you're a fan, you'll appreciate Nets basketball and what we're trying to build, and you'll follow us along this journey because you never know what may happen. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Without question, lights out, displaying his skills today.
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having from three-point range. They've got to dedicate more resources to their perimeter D.
Bryant is checked in for the Lakers. Russell Westbrook comes in for lights out. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Harris is checked in. And for Brook. 10 points for him. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Damian Jones is checked in for Anthony Davis. Troy Brown comes in for LeBron. Walker's checked in for Patrick Beverley. And lights out subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Edmund Sumner's checked in for the Nets. Irving comes in for Sharp. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. They've got Simmons. Curry is out there with Durant. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Sumner in at the small forward.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for lights out.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Irving with it, picked up by Brown. Irving kicks to Sumner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Over in the corner, Brown. Miles the pass to Bryant. Shot clock at 6. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. A three-pointer is right on target.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
They're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A fourth-round night dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
I got the Gatorade endorsement.
Oh, I'm hearing you're thinking about staying after all.
Yeah, things got a little emotional the other day, and this is where I want to be ultimately.
Great. Well, now all we got to do is game plan.
Oh, wait. So, Mila and I, we discussed, and we think we want to avoid the press in this. Just put my head down, focus, play the best basketball that I can play, because if Othello wants to trade me, he's going to be the one that looks like a clown, not me.
Okay, yeah, that is an option, but I don't think it's our best one here, man.
All right, then. Let me hear something.
Look, MP, you are a phenomenal player. I mean, you have unlimited potential, and you know I believe this, otherwise I wouldn't be here focusing all my energy on you like this. But right now, you've already got an uphill battle with the fans. And as it stands, if Othello leaks a trade rumor, you're going to have half this city dancing in the streets.
Oh, come on, man. You don't think that's just a little too extreme right now?
Research shows that sports fans are 78% more likely to dance in celebration than any other type of fan, and that includes fans of ballroom dancing. Funny enough.
Thanks, Ash.
Look, I'm not saying you can't do the whole good soldier routine, but, dog, to play so well that a trade is impossible without doing any maneuvering in the press, I mean, that's extremely difficult.
Impossible.
Look, why don't you just play as well as you can while trying to work the press in your favor? I mean, it's the best of both worlds.
But isn't doing all that behind-the-scenes stuff bad for my brand?
Exactly.
Like, Ashley, what do you think?
Okay, it's a possibility that it could hurt your image, but that is a very remote possibility, okay? No one will blame you for wanting to stay on your own team. It's when you try to force your way out that there's a problem.
You know what? What if he's not comfortable trying to get another man fired?
Right. Okay.
I guess you guys haven't heard of the golden rule.
Oh,
Treat
the golden
others as
rule,
you
the
would like to
golden
be
rule.
treated.
Okay, fine. If that's the case, then we just won't do it at all. Does
That's
that sound
not
good?
what I'm saying. I'm just
okay,
saying you
well,
must
in
not
my
believe in his
professional
talent very well if you
opinion,
want him to beg,
if you want
borrow,
to
and steal
control
to
as
stay on
many
the
variables
team.
as possible, MP, you want to stay in this city, have a family with Mila like you plan to, you'll use every weapon at your disposal.
You can try and control all the things you want with all this shenanigans and still get traded. So it's how you want to sleep at night.
So it's really up to you, man. What are you feeling? You know how you want to play this?
Listen, I just don't want to leave anything up to chance.
MP.
Mila, I'm sorry, but it's my career. And I'm doing what I feel is right.
Okay, I just want to make sure you're doing this because you actually want to and not because you're feeling pressured.
No, I'm doing it because I feel like this is what I need to do for both of us. Trust me on this one, okay?
Okay. Then we'll do it.
All right, Rick, talk to me.
Ashley.
The goal is to get the national press to call for Othello's ouster.
Okay.
But they take their cues from the local guys.
Okay, so first step is getting the guys on the beat on our side.
Yes, that's right. But it's not going to be easy. It's going to be a little tricky because we can't just, come out and tell them that Othello's
Right.
trying to trade you. I mean, at this point, if we do that, there'll be plenty of people in the city happy to see you go.
The key here is to make the case that Othello is a problem for the future of the franchise. That takes time, though.
All right, so walk me through it.
We start small.
Okay.
I'll set up a meeting with John Luck. You can tell him all about how Othello threw a temper tantrum over the idea of winning fans of the city.
Wait, but wouldn't doing an interview like that put me in line of fire?
Yes, which is why you'll do the interview as an anonymous source. All right, no names, just facts.
Yeah. Let everyone know that it was a PR initiative from the top down and everyone was supposed to get on board.
Oh, everyone was supposed to get on board.
Right.
Except Othello.
Exactly. So plant the seed that he's not a team player. He does things his own way, even when it's a detriment to the team.
Right.
Ooh, this sounds good, man. What's next?
I'll call John. I'll explain what you're there to talk about. Tell him that it's off the record. That way he has to talk to people inside the organization in order to publish. If you tell him where to sniff around, even a puppy dog like John Luck can find a bone.
So we really doing this, huh?
Oh, we really doing
Absolutely.
it. Are we doing? And it's going to work, too.
It better work, man.
I'll text you after the meeting is set up. Meantime, wouldn't hurt to play a few great games.
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah.
Mila, what do you think about this?
This is the way you want to go? It sounds like a good plan.
All right.
See you later, man.
Gatorade is interested in pursuing a partnership. They're getting an offer ready as we speak, so keep a lookout for their response. Let's make you some money. So first of all, we'd like you to attend one one Gatorade event in exchange for these seats. Sound doable? That makes sense. You'll get a bonus. Huh? Salvaging. Salvage? Yeah, you're trying to save something when you salvage it. You can help boost your performance. Discounts at the Gatorade store will help grab extra fuel. Believe me, they'll real help. Perfect. Really into that. Let's think of, take a look at our initial offer. We think. Yeah. Yep. That's exactly what it means. I think he'll be pleased. No, I got a counter offer. With a 10% discount. Only do 3 incentives. And I want 10K. I want 20K. I want 60. Okay, then give me 6K then. I don't have permission to go that high, but I can come up a little. Will this work? Okay, that's even better. I'm a counter off for that. Give me 6-4 even. See, they willing to work. Gatorade is willing to work with me. Looks like we're gonna make this thing work. Yep, I got a Gatorade endorsement. I got the Gatorade endorsement.
Astro.